Alright, what's good, family? So, about to do a full chest day workout right today. Um, I am warming up my shoulders, my rotator cuffs to be exact. This is really vital and important when you're like kind of like a hybrid athlete. Because your shoulders, I think I've talked about this before, and maybe not, but your major joints that you want to protect, your knees, your hips, your back, your shoulders, those things are prone to injury. And so doing what you can to prevent unnecessary injuries is really important. I even do like full mobility days. So that's something to look out for in the future. But before doing these, I did some pull downs. Not sure what they're exactly called, lat pull downs, I guess. Not seated, but like standing. And then I superset those, just 2 sets with some elastic band pull apart. It's just to warm up the lats because it may not be obvious, but you do use a lot of lat activation when doing heavy pressing movements. So just want to make sure I get those warmed up. Again, want to make sure that I get my shoulders, rotator cuffs nice and warmed up. And we're going to get into some bench press. I hit 305 last week, 275, 3x3 last week. So I'm going to try to do either match 275, just do some volume work. Incline, flies. Yeah, get into it. Setup is important. I got rituals when I do certain lifts, just so that, I have proper form, getting the most out of my strength, out of my lift. During my setup, I just, get my legs kind of see where they want to be, kind of activate my lats, squeeze my chest so I get that activation, lung muscle connection. Get my fingers on the bar, these little lines, as my landmarks. And I pull up, activate my lats, dig them in, get my leg drive in, take a good deep breath, and then unrack. And then everything is solid. Whole body. Whole body's solid. Whole body's ready for the lift. Get into my working weight. I'm not trying to over fatigue myself. I am trying to warm up the muscles, getting them ready for that, for the heavier loads. Of course, I could probably do, I don't know, like 20 of these, but point high reps, and it's good for endurance, but the objective is strength. And so for strength, the rep range, we want to go anywhere from like 4 to 6 reps, or even lower than that. 1 to 3 reps a set, 1 to 4 reps a set. It's good for like high strength. A good middle ground is like 6 to 10. And then anything over like 8 is like hypertrophy, growing the muscle. But I've been chasing this 315 for a while, so I'm training for strength. I've been doing like 3x3s, 4x4s. That's what we're gonna try to do today. Like 175, 180. Let's see how we feel. See how this 225 is moving today. I could probably do 3 sets of 10 at 225. I have done 3 sets of 10 at 225. Two 225 is feeling pretty light today. Alright, so I like to front load my lifts with a heavier compound movement, heavier compound lifts, just because I'm fresh. Of course, I can lift. Being fresh, I can lift more. I can lift heavier, really get a baseline of where my strength is that day. And then I go into like lighter accessory movements. But yeah, all right, we got 225, 255 loaded. Probably go for 3 or 4. I felt hella good. I might even have been able to push 8 on that. So we're gonna go to 275 next. See how that feels. Maybe do a set of 3, set of 3 or 4, and then go up. Maybe to 280. Do a 3 like 3 at 280. First set of 225 or 275. Yeah, first set of 275. Felt good. I think I'm gonna go up to 280. Do 3 more sets of 3. Uh, 285 or 280. What was I gonna mention? Progressive overload. Yeah, so progressive overload. That's how you build strength. Little increments, by increasing little increments, week to week, day to day, small increments. Could be anywhere from even a pound. And you just want to slowly increase it so that you're making progress. And eventually it'll become a lot. Little, small increases in progress will eventually, if you're patient over time, grow to be big changes and big progress. Yeah, this shoulder's weird. Oh, that was good. Setup was kind of ass on that. And get one more. And get one more in. Yeah. All right. Out the way to 285. Took the 2.5s off, threw some 5s on. We're at 285. We're gonna do a drop set. So if I could get 2 of these, we good. We'll go down to 275, 235, or 245, then 225, so on and so forth. Also, I've gotten really used to lifting by myself, so I know my body's limits. And I'm not saying that to follow my example of lifting without a spotter. Honestly, I wish I had a spotter more often because I'd probably progress way quicker. But what I'm trying to say is you should use a spotter if you're lifting heavy and pushing yourself. I'm about to do a little. I'm gonna get a little intricate right here. Get a little technical. These lighter weights, we're gonna do tempo and pauses. This to help with that lockout. And time under tension. Since this weight is lighter, it's more manageable. Time under tension and then helping with the lockout. Pausing halfway up. We'll see. All right. There we go. It's a failure. All right. That's it with the first stop. We go to incline. All right, moving on to incline. Let's talk to one of my homies, and brings up a good point. I want to talk about, and that's joint health. I have a pretty good stack right now of supplements, vitamins that I use that have made my body feel the best it's ever felt in really long. And so, yeah, my body's felt the best it's felt in really long. A little over 2 years ago, I haven't really shared this much, but I weighed 200, 215 pounds. I was really overweight. I was drinking a lot. I was just really unhealthy. My body didn't feel good. My body just didn't really feel very good. And that's when I decided to make a change. And I want to be healthier. I want to feel better. I want to be strong. I don't want to waste my potential. But yeah, no, I'll go more into that later. But the supplements that I feel like have really been helping me as far as my joint health, bone health, is collagen peptides, calcium, magnesium, iron, vitamin, and omega-3s. Those have been, I haven't had any joint pain besides my shoulder, which is not really much pain. It's just more of just like a weird mind muscle connection and maybe a range of mobility. I used to bone break and dance in high school, and I think that might be what it's from. But yeah. Sheesh. 95s are crazy. Ah. 95s are crazy. On incline. I want to grab those honey buns. I just want to grab these 105s. Damn, they got 120s, dude. That's what's up. Might grab the hundreds. Do a little drop set. All right. Here we go. I'm gonna get these hundreds. Do a drop set, and then some flies at the end. Okay. Fuck. Fucking grip. All right. Okay, these flies. Whew. Fuck. All right. Hell yeah. All right. We're about to do some flies now. So we're gonna try to hit all angles. I know this is kind of like a bad angle for the camera, but I don't want to put the camera in the middle of the turf over here. So yeah. So, so at this angle right here, we're hitting the lower chest. And the goal is to get a good stretch and then push forward with your chest, not your shoulders. So if you got to keep your elbows bent a little bit, kind of like you're going to squeeze your elbows together. So like you're trying to bring your elbows together, but you're stopping when your hands meet. So we're gonna do 3 angles, 3 sets of 10. We're gonna do lower chest, mid chest, upper chest, 3 sets of 10. This one right here, you go a little bit heavier because your lower chest is actually the strongest portion of your chest usually. And so we'll lower the weight once we go to mid and upper chest. Mid chest. We're lower the weight a little bit. We're doing short rest periods, 30 seconds to a minute. Want to get that pump and that blood into the chest. Ooh. I'm pretty juiced. Our website is up. The items for the Buff Dad shirts and Buff Mama shirts aren't purchasable yet. We're still perfecting, paying super attention to detail, making sure everything is good quality. But I think like within the next week, 2 weeks, everything's gonna be good. Oh, way. All right. One more angle. All right. Let's go. Last angle. And then we're going to do a final burner and pump, kind of pumper. burner, pumper, whatever workout. It's gonna be dips, chest accentuated dips. And push-ups. And that's gonna be our final burner. And that'll be a workout. Little chest workout. Just one variation of a chest workout. Actually, that's been when I come in and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna hit chest. This is pretty much the standard that I do. But sometimes I do like a push pull, or not push pull, a push workout. And the difference is that I'm trying to hit shoulders and chest at the same time. And that way, I'm not just doing chest once a week. I'm not just doing shoulders once a week. I'm like hitting those body parts 2 to 3 times a week. So I'll typically do like a chest workout, a shoulder workout, and then I'll do a push workout in a week. So I'm hitting at least chest and shoulders twice during the week. And I typically go like upper, lower. So like chest, legs, shoulders, back, push, pull. Yeah. One more set. Jocelyn has a little photo shoot today. Super excited. She's gonna be so cute. It's for her birthday, her very first birthday. We dress up as a fairy. And we got some other outfits, like ball outfits, little sneaker outfit. We're actually matching today. We're both wearing our gratitudes. I'm super excited for that. So I'm trying to finish this workout. She's with me at the daycare right now. Some lunch. Yeah. All right. Fly portion done. We'll head over to the dips. All right. So, chest accentuated dips. This is a little tricky. I've never done it before, but you're going to tuck your knees in front of you, bend over, lean forward, and you're gonna hit the chest. Then we're gonna do push-ups. So, pretty much both to failure. We're gonna do 2 sets. Huh. Give me respect. Other than all right. Whew. Last set of the workout. Make it count. I think this one show off a little bit. Well, yeah, it's pretty solid. We're good.